Hey guys, oh my god, I'm out of breath. What I've just basically done is you've just seen me put loads of material down. Well, not loads, but I've got a really quickly. I have got a dust sheet, an industrial dust sheet, and also I've got just a fitted sheet for a bed, and I've lined it all the way along. And this just protects your floor because the substances I do use, they do stain. So it's really important that I do kind of notice what happens if a residue does leak in the middle of the night and I'm not here. I can't really do much about it. So yeah, that's why I've put the canvas down. Also, I've kind of made like a little pond area, so I've just put boxes underneath. I do this so when I'm not here, if anything does drip, it won't drip out of that. My last large painting I done, I was aware of like everything, and I was aware of leakage because it happened in my studio space and stained like most of the floor. But even though I had loads of dust sheet, and also it's got like a plastic backing on the back, it still bleeds through if I use too much substances in my work. So you've got to really be aware how much you're also using, because you don't want it to be too much. Because if it's too much, then it's just going to go everywhere. And then all the colours don't mix properly. So I'm not going to put down my material. I've got all my material here ready. I'm not going to put down this until I'm 100% confident that I'm not going to get too much residue on it. And that is just something you can't plan that. It's just something that you kind of do and then just hope for the best. So if it doesn't work, I can just get another one, because at the bottom they contain so much moisture. So I'm not really worried, because I can always squeeze the bottom for more impact. But I'm kind of hoping, like, look how wet it is. I don't know if you can see, but they are soaking. So that's one good thing, having the force going down, because obviously you're going to get all of that residue really dripping constantly, which is what I want. But I don't want it to drip on my material too much, because I don't want it to be too in your face. I've done that. I kind of want to show people that I can do different. So now I am going to mix up my substances, and then I'm going to put them in spraying bottles. And this is the best way of doing my absorbent materials, because I can control how much I'm putting on, and also hopefully I won't get an overflow. So it's really important to acknowledge all these little things. It's kind of like, I am very pessimistic when looking at my artwork, and that's because if I just think negative, then nothing wrong will happen. Like last night I was thinking, I hope the ceiling hasn't fallen down, because it's actually just got hardboard on the ceiling, obviously where they've kind of helped insulate the room a little bit more. And so yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that, but it's held them up at the moment, so I think we'll be fine. But it's just like thinking, oh god, the residue's going to go through the cracks. I think it's really important just to think like that, and then you come in and think, okay, everything's fine. But if there is this disaster, then I'm going to have to document it. It's not good. So yeah, I'm going to turn this off now and make a new video, because this is like the longest bit now, so this will probably take me a good hour or 2 hours. But I probably just put a base on tonight, let that dry and absorb and bleed in together, and then I'll probably come back tomorrow, photograph it, document it, and then add a little bit more, so because obviously it would have absorbed and dried a little bit, and then just re-wet it, and then come up every other day, just to check its progress. It's going to be quite wet for the exhibition, but that's fine, because I really wanted that natural kind of element to it. So I've just got to really protect the floor, but that's fine, because the way that I'm laying the sheets on the floor is really ruffled, so I can layer things underneath to protect the flooring. So I'm not really worried about that. That isn't a big issue. So I'm just hoping that it's all going to work out. So here we go, the final stages.